Hi y'all, I'm back. Just wanted to see how everybody's doing. Nobody's probably watching, so it's just me, but just wanted to give you the next saga of my story. So I think where I left off last time was I had just found out I was a large percentage Italian, and I had confronted my parents, and I was told that DNA was possibly incorrect, not to fully trust it. So I started asking more questions I was raised with a brother and sister. I started asking my brother, my sister, friends, anybody, if they recognize any of the names that were on my list, if that had ever happened to them before. I resubmitted my DNA to 23andMe. Came back the exact same, in case you're wondering. And nobody said that it ever happened to them before. I went about maybe 2 months. In that time frame, things are a little fuzzy because I had so much happening at that time. In that range, about 2 months, and I got an email on 23andMe. Somebody contacted me and said they were a relative of mine. I had never heard the name, and they were compiling information and wanted to know if I wanted to be part of their family tree. I said, absolutely. Send me the family tree so I could see who's on it, because I didn't know who they were. So he sent me the family tree, and I started looking through the names in the family tree. I recognized one of the names. Took me a few minutes to gather myself. One of the names on the family tree was someone I knew very well, actually. It's my mother's best friend's husband. My mother's best friend's husband. Did you hear that? I've known them my whole life. I know all their kids. I know all the aunts and uncles. I know the grandparents. I've known my biological father my whole life. And I didn't know it. I was so angry when I saw that. My first thought was, does everybody know but me? Because if everybody knows but me, I'm gonna be ticked. And my second thought was, that explains a lot. I always felt so connected to that family. I love that family. I have such happy memories tied to that family. They have 4 kids. I have 4 half siblings. The oldest sibling is 6 months older than me. He was one of my best friends growing up. maybe 5, got into an argument on his front porch because I called his grandmother Grandma. And he said I couldn't call his grandma Grandma because that was his grandma. So I punched him in the stomach. Turns out I can call his grandma Grandma because she's my grandma too. Called my mom. And I asked her to meet me at Denny's. I went and picked her up instead of meeting me there. I was worried that she wouldn't go. I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know how to act. We ordered dinner. I told her that I was contacted on Facebook or on 23andMe. Told her the guy sent me a family tree and I recognized the name on it. She didn't miss a beat. She didn't even flinch. Told her the name that was on it. I asked her why that name was on it. Asked her if I was his daughter. She looked away. She began to cry. She said yes. During that conversation at Denny's, she never once said she was sorry for not telling me or keeping this secret. I mean, I'm glad I didn't know when I was younger. It would have served no purpose. But I was 46 then. I mean, would have been nice to know I had some health issues. Certainly would have been a time to know then. And she knew I was doing the DNA thing. I told her I would have much preferred hearing it from her than getting an email from a random person related to me. She had to have known it was coming. I already told her I did the DNA. Told her it was out there. I had already asked her about the Italian. It sucked that she didn't tell me. She still didn't apologize. She didn't see the big deal. She still doesn't see the big deal. It's still about her. And that sucks. That really sucks. It's all about her and how she feels. She doesn't want anybody to know. She didn't want my dad to know. She told me nobody else knew but her and my biological father. That's all you get today out of me. It's emotionally draining. It's been over a year. And it still drains me to talk about it. But it feels better to talk about it. That's why I do these. Get it out. Put it out there. So much has happened. Still happening, if you can believe it. But make sure y'all subscribe so you can get notices when I do these new videos. My life is crazy. It's crazy, y'all. I'm sure everybody's life is crazy, but mine really has some twists and turns, so make sure y'all subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.